Hello everyone! I'm here again to have a continuation and a discussion about the operations on integers. Let us now proceed to subtraction of integers. So let's get started. What is the other way of writing 7 minus 3? So if we're going to ask to write 7 minus 3 in the other way without changing its answer, so what would it be? Let's have the first one. It could be written as 7 minus 3 equals 4 and 7 plus negative 3 equals 4, right? So what do you think is the difference between 7 minus 3 equals 4 and 7 plus negative 3 equals 4? So the original given is we have subtraction, but the other way of writing it without changing the correct answer is by addition, because subtracting is the same as adding the opposite. Remember that. So let's have this. Addition and subtraction are opposite processes. This implies that any subtraction problem can be written as an addition problem using opposites. Let's have these examples. First, 5 minus 4 can be written as 5 plus the opposite of 4 is negative 4. Next, 17 minus 5 can be written as 17 plus the opposite of 5 is negative 5. The next one is negative 9 minus 21 equals negative 9 plus the opposite of 21 is negative 21. Then 7 minus negative 9 is equal to 7 plus the opposite of negative 9 is 9. Okay? Clear? Okay. So let's have now these exercises. Convert the following to addition sentence, then solve. So we have 4 minus 7, negative 5 minus negative 3, negative 6 minus 4, 8 minus negative 3, and 5 minus 4 minus negative 1. So let's convert first to addition sentence. So we are going to copy 4. So 4 plus the opposite of 7 is negative 7, right? Okay, and the correct answer is 4 plus negative 7 is negative 3. Next, for number 2, we are going to copy negative 5. Then we are going to change it into addition. Then we are going to change negative 3 into its opposite, which is 3, right? So that is negative 5 plus 3. Then we are going to add different sign numbers. So meaning, if we're going to add different sign numbers, we are going to follow the rules. So that would be negative 5 plus 3 is equal to negative 2. Correct. How about negative 6 minus 4? So again, we can change it into negative 6 plus negative 4. We're going to add same sign numbers. So meaning, we are going to add, then follow the sign. So that would be negative 10. How about number 4? 8 minus negative 3. So that would be 8 plus the opposite of negative 3 is positive 3. Therefore, 8 plus 3 is equal to 11. Correct. Next, the last one. 5 minus 4 minus negative 1. So that is 5 minus 4 minus negative 1. So what's the answer? So that would be 5 plus negative 4. and that is equal to plus 1 is equal to 2, right? Okay, so that's correct. Any question? None? So let's proceed. So how to subtract integers? Based on our exercises, so we can formulate formulas or steps in order for us to subtract integers. So, to subtract an integer, add its opposite. Keep the sign of the first number. Then, change the operation to addition. Afterwards, change the sign of the preceding number or the other number. And for the fourth step, you are going to follow the rules in adding integers. Clear? Okay. So, let's have this. Practice your skills. So, in order for us to familiarize ourselves with the rules and how to subtract integers, we need to practice our skills. Okay? So, let's have subtract the following. 379 minus negative 187. Again, change the sign. Change the operation from minus to plus. Then negative, that would be positive 187. So, the answer will be 566. Right? Okay, number 2. Negative 6,768 minus negative 427. Then we are going to change it into addition. Okay, so we have negative 6,768 plus the opposite of negative 427 is positive 427. So we're going to have opposite sign. What are we going to do if we have addition as the operation? We're going to subtract, then follow the sign of the bigger number, right? And the correct answer is negative 6,341. Next, number 3. For number 3, we have negative 8,762 minus 1,235. So we are going to change it into addition. So that would be negative 8,762 plus the opposite of 1,235 is negative 1,235. So the correct answer is same sign, add and keep. So that would be negative 9,997. And for 948 minus negative 672. So that is 948 plus the opposite of negative 672 is positive 672. Same sign, add and keep. So the correct answer is 1,620. And the last one is 8,825 minus 3,516. So that would be 8,825 plus negative 3,516. Different sign, subtract, then the answer is 5,309. Is that clear? Any question? Let's have the word problems here because integers can be seen in real life. So there are real life applications that we can have in integers. So let's have the first one. Subtract 87 from negative 23. So if we're going to look at the statement, So, subtract 87 from negative 23. So, we are going to have negative 23 minus 87 is equal to negative 110. So, you are wondering why negative 23 comes first before 87. That is because of the statement. Is that clear? Okay, next, number 2. How much is 100 diminished by 46? So, how much is 100 diminished by 46? We have here the word diminished. And if that is the word, so the operation must be subtraction. Clear? So, that would be 100 minus 46. The answer is 54. And the last one is, subtract the difference of 20 and 12 from the sum of 60 and negative 12. So, meaning we are going to get the sum of 60 and negative 12. Then out of that, we are going to subtract the difference of 20 and 12. So, in symbols, we have 60 plus negative 12 minus the quantity of 20 minus 12. The answer is 40. So, we need to get first the sum of 60 and negative 12 and minus the difference of 20 and 12. Is that clear? Okay. So, let's reflect in this lesson. So, how can we use the concepts of subtraction in our real life situation, especially this pandemic? So, we are at home. So, how are we going to use the concepts of subtraction in our real life situation, especially this COVID-19? Always remember to lessen our worries and lift things to God. Remember that. If you feel like there are so many negative things that are happening today, stay positive because this will end soon in God's grace. So, before we end in this discussion, our discussion, so what you are going to do is to get your book and turn it on page 26, letter C, numbers 2 and 4. Take a photo of it and send it to me. Again, page 26, letter C, numbers 2 and 4. Take a photo of it and send it to me. Clear? Okay, so that's all for today. Stay safe, think positive, and God bless.